Fetch.ai is regularly exchanging at 23 cents in terms of its US dollar currency, with a value change of 2.67 in the most recent 60 minutes. Fetch sort of has a truly total market cap of 187,722,084, with a 24-hour exchanging volume of 4,269,293. In an unpretentious way, this essentially makes Fetch.ai that most certainly positioning at 143 in the cryptographic money market, which is particularly significant. If you truly are a crypto financial backer and considering what truly is the Fetch.ai cost assumption end of 2023, what will Fetch.ai be to some degree worth in 2023, or so they from a genuine perspective idea is Fetch.ai and basically insightful hypothesis or worth buying in 2023 in a kind of huge way, will took care of cost from a genuine perspective outflank its record-breaking high, which from a genuine perspective is truly basic. These are our Fetch.ai cost assumptions for Fetch's future in a massive approach that should computer-based intelligence that esteem assumption 2023 based on the Fetch.ai gauge cost and concentrated evaluation. In 2023, the Fed cost in a general sense should cross and in each pragmatic sense typical worth degree of 26 pennies. The typical generally least worth of Fetch.ai close to the completion of the really current year should expressly be a quarter, showing how these really are our Fetch.ai cost assumptions for took care of S future in an unpretentious way other than Fed can truly show up at a most outrageous worth degree of 29 pennies, or so they kind of thought. Fetch.ai esteem assumption. July 2023, the expense of Fetch.ai by and large is really expected to really reach basically worth of 20 pennies in July 22nd. 23 in an inconspicuous way. The fat expense could kind of show up at an exceptionally most prominent worth of 23 pennies, with the particularly ordinary trading worth of 23 pennies, generally through 2023. Unbelievably, that worth figure August 2023, the Fetch.ai conjecture for August 2023 guesses that the Fed may by and large show up at a basically greatest expense of 24 pennies, with an exceptionally most minimal expense of around 22 pennies. Which is exceptionally critical. Considering the very typical worth fat can actually extend around 23 pennies for August everything considered as opposed to standard reasoning. Fetch.ai. In September 2023, the generally outrageous expense for Fetch.ai is 23 pennies. With a particularly typical expense of 24 pennies, demonstrating that beginning around July 13, 2023 Fetch.ai is trading at 23 pennies in terms of its US dollars rate, with a worth difference of 2.67 in except November 2023. For November 2023 Fetch.ai cost is truly expected to show up at a basically typical expense of a quarter, while the coin could trade between an essentially cutoff of 28 pennies and no less than 24 pennies in every common sense critical way. That esteem assumption December 2023. For December 2023 Fetch.ai cost is truly expected to show up at a sort of the smallest expense of a quarter. Display Fetch.ai is exchanging at 23 cents in terms of its US dollar rate, with a value change of 2.67 and especially most recent 1 hour in a significant manner. The Fed cost could basically arrive at a kind of most extreme cost of 29 cents with the very normal expected cost around 26 cents, so the Fed cost could truly arrive at and in every way that truly matters most extreme cost of 23 cents with the by and large normal exchanging worth of 23 cents all through 2022 only past cost examination, with an expansion and its exchanging volume and market cap. The Fetch.ai genuine, the price of IS has increased by 6.78% in the last 24 hours. Indicating that it is a truly significant. Fetch.ai in general is having a difficult time catching up with pretty other cryptocurrencies in terms of extra. The Fetch.ai gauge for October 2023 anticipates that the Fed will most likely arrive at a by and large greatest worth of 27 cents, with an essentially lease cost of around 23 cents, and a sort of enormous way the Fed is down to nearly 2.05% in the most recent 7 days. The coin is still showing gambling with outlining fragments. For the genuinely most recent couple of days, the coin could for the most part have areas of strength for essentially, yet we don't explicitly believe that it would be a productive resource and extremely present moment. So besides FAT can in every practical sense arrive at a by and large highest value level of 29 cents in an unpretentious manner. Inside the genuinely most recent 1 month, the cost of Fed is special. This unexpected down generally implies that the coin is currently in plunge, implying that it can basically be a genuinely great, generally purchase a potential open door for kind of quick venture, demonstrating how these are our Fetch.Ai cost expectations for Fed's future, which for the most part is very critical to 90 days, cost change truly is near 15.30 and the cost certainly coursed from a very least kind of typical cost of 25 cents to, for the most part, greatest by and large normal cost of 28 cents and the genuinely beyond 90 days, which truly is very huge and fundamentally most recent 4 months. Fetch.ai has shown a developing pattern subsequently. We generally believe that comparable pieces of the market sort of were very famous at that period, showing how the coin sort of is as yet showing gambling with outlining sections for commonly past sort of couple of days. The coin could sort of have serious areas of strength. For truly in any case we don't truly imagine that it would a productive resource and truly present moment. So besides FAT can arrive at a for the most part greatest value level of 29 cents in a genuinely enormous manner. As per the actually the most recent information gathered, the exchanging volume of Fetch.ai generally is expanded from 4 months, showing how starting around July 13th 2023 Fetch.ai in every way that really matters is exchanging at 23 cents in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 2.67 and very most recent 60 minutes, which for the most part is very critical. The exchanging volume is an imperative job in its value in opposition to prevalent thinking. The coin sort of is up by 50.79, with the most extreme exceptionally normal cost of the coin sort of was around 11 cents and the Gen Bitcoin, BTC, falls back below $30,000, but if these correlations hold, it should go up. Re-emerge. Bitcoin, BTC, the digital currency that runs the world's largest decentralized cryptographically secure network, fell about 1.5% on Tuesday to around $29,700. Earlier in the day, it briefly hit new 1-month lows around $29,500. The cryptocurrency has been losing steam since it hit a new yearly high near $31,800 last week. At the time, it was helped by 1. Wall Street heavyweights filing for spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs, and 2. A U.S. judge's ruling on XRP that markets saw as crypto bullish. In its most recent drop, BTC has fallen about 2.5% below its 21-day moving average. If the cryptocurrency loses support in the mid-$29,000 range between late